Hello, welcome back to the podcast.
Do you want to reenact our theme song? We did not talk about this. Is
No,
that no? Okay, never mind.
no, I think we just get right into it.
Welcome to
If you want to hear,
Rebrand Pending Podcast. What?
if you want to hear our theme song, go listen to an earlier episode. We've decided simple,
Yeah,
simplifying,
less
streamlining.
less editing for us is better right now with our
Less
lives.
is more.
Yeah. So sorry if you miss it. We should release it just as its own track on Spotify.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll go
download it.
number one.
Yeah, literally though.
Oh my god.
Do we start by giving your brother a shout out?
Oh my god, that whole day was crazy.
I bet.
The whole day. Okay. Listeners, I am an auntie. So also I was sick like 3 weeks ago. Now I still have a cough. I went to my brother's house because my sister-in-law was graduating and for her convocation ceremony. And she was like, I would love you there. And I was like, obviously I'm going to be there. So she walks across the stage, big belly under her gown. Everyone is
So
like,
cute.
so
Literally the cutest.
yeah, like so proud of her. We took pictures. Well, I took pictures of them. Like, great day, okay? And she says, all I asked this baby was that I be able to walk across the convocation stage. Their due date is like 5 weeks away still, okay? And is the baby growing fast? Yes. But did they think that the baby might come a week early? Yes. Did their sister, who is psychic, say, guys, I don't think you have a month to wait still. Like, I was a month early.
So you had a good feeling that it was
I
soon
I
coming.
had a good feeling it was going to be early. Did I think it was going to be 5 weeks early? Absolutely not. So Saturday morning rolls around, and it's also like the day I hand off my foster dog Luther to his new family, right? So I'm like kind of sad about that. Managing like Luther and their dog was like a lot for everybody. So it's like 7 a.m. I'm getting Luther ready. We're gonna go for a little walk, and I just hear my brother like stomping around upstairs, and then he like runs down the stairs and he's wearing only his underwear, which is super weird. And I was like, what is happening? And he bursts through the door and he's like, I need you to go buy a car seat right now. And I was like, right now? Because and he was like, well, we think our water just broke. We're going to the hospital. And I was like, okay. So I walk Luther, come back. They're still there. I'm like de-escalating. She's like sitting, like not rocking back and forth crying, but she's quite stressed out, like quite anxious
Yeah.
about this. And I said, you know what? We're just going to check, We don't know we're having a baby today. It could be, fake things happen all the time, my understanding of pregnancy.
Yeah.
Fluid that happens, crampy things, they happen. It doesn't mean we're having a baby today. She's like, yeah, we're just going to check. And I was like, we're just going to check. And then my brother comes down, he puts his Crocs in sport mode. And I was like, oh, he is real serious. And he's like, it's time to go. She was like, okay. Yeah. That's one of the funniest things I've ever seen was him flip his Crocs to sport mode in that moment.
4x4.
Oh my God. Yeah. So he's in 4x4. They get in the car, they leave, they go to the hospital. I take both dogs. I've just become dog auntie. I take both dogs to the dog park. They have the best time. They're both tired. Hallelujah. And so we come home from the dog park and I pack up Luther and all his things. I take him to the drop off spot. I meet the family. They're lovely.
Have you
Yes.
got any sent?
I got one photo. Yeah. Of just him and his new
He's happy.
girls.
Yeah.
He's totally fine. And so we kind of get him all situated and get his new harness and collar on and all those things. And the woman who's adopting him, she goes, would you like to say goodbye to him? And I'm like, no, I'm good. Like I was like, I got things to do. So I run to Walmart. The turns out strollers and car seats like are sold like in one box. It's a 2-person lift. I don't have another person. So I'm like Hulk Hazel heaving this huge box into the cart. It doesn't even fit in the cart. And then I'm like, oh,
Hulk Hazel. Oh my god, I love that.
yeah, I'm like, it's fine, everyone. I got this. And then so I'm like balancing it to the cash and then balancing it to my car, pick it up, shove it in my car. Like, okay, one job done. And then my brother, he texts me, he's like, do you also have time to go get dumplings from the farmer's market? And I was like, sure, I guess. So I
Priorities.
go to the farmer's market and I just say like, hey, my brother, real tall, sister-in-law, super pregnant, they're at the hospital. Give me whatever they usually order. And she's like,
Oh no.
whoa. So they pack up all the stuff. And then my brother texts me, he's like, I need double the order. I'm real hungry. I'm like, okay. But then the whole farmer's market hears me say this and they're like, oh, we're having the baby today? And I'm like, I don't know. So everyone at the
Small
farmer's,
town vibes.
yeah, everyone at the farmer's market, super excited, super happy for them. I get all their freaking food. I'm in my car. I drive to the hospital. I pull in the parking lot and during this time, my brother's like, yeah, I'll transfer you the money. I'm like, dude, like, we don't have to talk about money right this second. Like, I'm sure you have other things to talk about. He's like, we're just chilling. And I'm like, are you? Because the time I pull into the parking lot of the hospital and he says everything is happening right now. And I'm like, so I run to the hospital and I'm like, where are babies born? Because it's a weekend. There's no one there. So I run and then I'm like sending a voice message in my phone. I'm like, I'm just running through the hospital. I don't know what's going on yet, like to one of my friends. And this guy hears me and he's like, maternity's this way. That's where I'm going too. And I was like, perfect. Lead the way. So we go up to the maternity ward and I burst into the room. I'm like, I made it. And they're like, but where are the dumplings? We're like 5, 6 centimeters dilated. And you're like, where are the dumplings? Okay. I'm like, I'll go get them. I just wanted to make sure you knew I was here for you.
Yeah.
I go back downstairs. I get the dumplings. I come back upstairs. Not a few hours later, I watch my niece be born. Well, I don't watch her be born, but she is born. But because she was so early, there was a lot of medical staff in the room. So, like, at the moment, there was like 12 people like hovering, surrounding everything. And I was like, oh, I'll just sit in the corner. It's fine. And even like the nurse for the baby was like, did I hear that you bought car seat and dumplings right before you came here? And I was like, yes, that was what was requested. And that is what I did. And she goes, okay.
That's so funny.
Yeah. And so everyone except for me spent a few days in hospital. But early the next week, everyone went home and everyone's doing well. And I have a new little baby niece, and she's so
Oh,
cute.
so
Yeah,
exciting.
yeah,
Congrats to your brother and his wife.
yeah. I've never seen him smile so much in my entire life.
Oh, really?
I know, like the whole time, like the whole labor experience, he would look over at me and be like,
Oh, wow. Oh,
I
that's like
know, I'm so
so
happy.
supportive and like so sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, and what else can I say? Childbirth, closest thing I've ever seen to a miracle. Like honestly and truly, it's amazing. Not something I'm
Yeah.
choosing to ever do, but kudos to people who do it. Amazing. Good for all
Yeah.
of you.
No, it's absolutely insane. And
Yeah,
I
like
find
it's
it's
not,
not until you,
I
sorry,
was
go ahead.
just gonna say it's not gross. It's just like, it's like amazing and beautiful. The whole thing.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
find it's not until you have somebody very close to you that goes through it do you like have a new level of appreciation. Because it wasn't until like my sister had a baby, my best
Yeah.
friend had a baby, that I like looked at everything totally differently.
I
And a
know.
big shout out to them. So happy for them.
Yeah. I'm also so happy for them, obviously. But yeah. Yeah, it was a big day. Big day.
Big day. Oh my.
Yeah, and yeah, so gave up, well, not gave up, but like not even got rid of, I don't know, got rid of one person from my life and I got a new person in my life, you know?
Who did you give up? Oh,
Oh,
little
Luther.
Luther.
Yeah, little
Yeah.
Luther.
I'm so happy he got adopted. That's
Hmm.
so sweet. And I love that it's like a house of girls. Like,
I know, he's such a
he's gonna
ladies'
be
man.
like center of attention. Like, he's just gonna thrive there. And he's so cute. Oh
I
my
know.
goodness.
She was like, my daughters really wanted a dog that they could run around and play in the backyard with. And I looked at her and I said, they will be tired. Luther will not be tired. I was like,
Yeah,
he
literally.
can run. Like, I've never seen a dog so fast.
No, perfect match. Kids and babies. Entertain one another. Let
Yeah.
mommy rest.
Yeah, so I don't know that I'm going to foster again anytime soon. Maybe in the summer, we'll see.
Hmm.
But like, it was kind
Yeah.
of perfect that I stopped fostering, and then there was a huge blizzard storm. That was the other thing. I did not have winter tires on my car at that time, and trying to drive through Belleville to get to the hospital on that weekend, I was like, oh God,
Right.
oh God, oh God, okay.
That weekend.
Oh, and
Yeah.
you know what? I saw the holiday train. You know this CP holiday train? What do you mean no? Okay, there is a train, a
Should I
small
Google
train.
it?
Yeah, it like it drives it drives through small town Canada and US. And it's all lit up and pretty. And then like there's one car where it has like the whole side comes down and there's like a band that plays. Like it comes to Smiths Falls, Finch,
Oh,
Merrickville. I don't know where else
oh
around
wow.
here. Yeah, but anyway, I just happened to be there happened to be a trade track near the hospital, and I happened to look out the window because I heard a train coming, and it was a holiday train like going to wherever it starts.
So cool.
Yeah, so now I
Wow.
feel like I don't even have to go try and see it with a big crowd of
No.
people this year. I already saw it. I get the VIP experience.
Oh, that's so cool. I wonder if it goes through my little town. We have train tracks here. Like even if it was just like passing through.
Probably because it goes through Kempville.
Okay.
Because
Then
that's
yeah,
where
I'm sure it
I would
does.
just go see it like across a road in Kempville. I'm not going to like where a ton of people show up.
No. Oh
No.
my God, I avoid big crowds as much as I can.
Like I'm trying like the Wicked movie comes out this weekend. I'm not going this weekend. I'm gonna wait two
Valid.
weeks. I can't go with like people who are gonna sing along, other musical theater buffs, teenagers. Mm-mm. That's not happening.
That's
No.
so funny.
I will go when it's like me and 10 other people in the theater. Also, the movies are very expensive these days. It's like $25 for your ticket and then like $30 for food. I swear to God. For popcorn and a drink.
Do you have the Cineplex card?
Probably somewhere. I don't know. But I will go to Barhaven. It's the closest one.
Because I think you can get a lot of free stuff if you have the like some places where you're shopping
I
use
know. They're like, do you have a
Cineplex.
scene card? And I'm like, I haven't had one of those
Oh,
since
that's
high
what it is.
school. But maybe I should get a scene card because people seem to ask me about that a lot.
Yeah. You know what's so funny? I don't know what happened like the last like I don't know, maybe year, but like prior to that, I was so against like the whole give me your email and get this discount, get this card and get this discount. The
Yeah.
last 6 months though, what I decided was to dedicate one of my really old emails to all of those different like sign up here things
Hmm.
and like getting the points cards like at the places I go to all the time. The amount of free stuff you get and like good stuff, even like what we talked before about the Sephora
Yes, we did.
birthday gift, just that. Like, I made such a nice order at Sephora. It was like $70. And I'm like, this is awesome because you get your birthday gift. I also bought something and then I got like just their like little free thing, and you got to pick. There's so many more options online. I was like, okay, I can
Yeah.
get behind this.
I one time got the most wonderful eyebrow pencil ever as my free gift from Sephora. And then I lost it when I went to Vermont this year, and I don't know what brand it was. So I
Oh,
have to start all over next time I'm near a Sephora. I like was gonna go that weekend. I was away, but then the baby derailed every single thing
so fair.
any of us were gonna do. Yeah. What did you
Uh,
get?
Actually, I okay. It's funny because I was gonna do a Sephora haul. It was on my list, but we didn't end up recording last week, and I
Yeah.
couldn't wait to use the products. I opened it, but I do. I have a few things here. Also, just quickly,
Yes.
Sephora hack, which I'm sure most of the girlies already know this, but if you go in store, ask a worker for what you're looking for. So, like if you lost your pencil, ask
Yeah.
them, they'll help you find it. But also, they carry around their own little machine. So, if they're like, oh, are you done shopping? You can just pay with them. You don't have to wait in any lines.
Really?
Yes,
Do you
I
think that's
couldn't believe it.
maybe that's a holiday thing?
No,
No?
I was there. I no, because
Okay.
I was there probably like I don't know. I'm gonna guess 6 to 8 months ago.
Oh,
Because the store is always crazy bananas.
I
So
know.
many people
The
all the
worst
time.
part is waiting in line to pay for my things.
Yeah,
That's why, like, well, not, I
yeah.
also don't live near one, but when I did live near one, I'd look in and I'd be like, nope, not waiting in that lineup. I'd rather come back on like a Tuesday night at 8 p.m.
100%.
That's when you can find me at the mall. It's reflecting. Oh, what is it? Just, oh, Road what?
Yeah, so it's the Rhode Pineapple Refresh PGA Daily Cleanser. So I need a little face wash. I was getting judged by my sister-in-law for just I go old school and use the Dove bar
Dove bar
soap.
soap.
It works
The
so
way
good.
you judge my 2-in-1 Head and Shoulders.
Yes. Hair is so different,
You know what?
but if
There's
it
a
works for
girl.
you, I shouldn't judge.
There's a girl on TikTok, Instagram, and she was telling, she has like the longest hair I've ever seen. And she explained how she washed her hair. And I was like, this is how my hairdresser does it. So I do like do this differently, but I still use the same product. But I'm like a little bit more involved now with
Okay.
the whatever,
Yeah, and I mean,
I guess. I don't know.
yeah, I was gonna say I like a nice like shampoo lather. And then one thing I recently changed is I was conditioning my entire head. Now I just do like from here down, I leave the roots, and it
Mm,
doesn't get greasy nearly as fast. So that was a recent evolution. Okay, my one of my favorite Sephora products.
yeah. I don't know what any of this is. You have to explain it.
It's the KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub. So, and it smells like strawberries now. I don't think it used to. It used to be just very like neutral. So I got onto this because of my sister. Do you ever get like pretty much body scrub, so any like little bumps that get sort of, but I don't know if you have like on the side of your arm sometimes you get like little tiny pimples or like red dots. I think they call it what
Like,
strawberries?
yeah,
Strawberry skin.
yeah. I've heard of it, but I don't
Okay.
have that skin ailment. I have other skin ailments.
I mean, it's so minor in the grand scheme of
Yeah.
things, but I get it. I think it's from like being too dry because
Mhm.
I don't moisturize as probably as much as I should. And you
Mm.
get like little tiny dots that kind of looks like pimples, but they're like they don't pop or anything really. So,
Yeah.
anyways, this stuff, it's so crazy how well it works.
Hmm.
Like it actually is like mind boggling to me. So like I'll have a cute little bath. I'm in my bath era right now. And then I'll do the exfoliation all over after and you just come out like so soft. It's so nice. Um and then what you don't see is the birthday gift that I chose is a little box, kind of like samplers. Like they were pretty
Yeah.
small, but it came with a lip like a lip mask for while you're sleeping, which oh my god, right now my lips are so dry. I haven't actually tried it. I
Yeah.
got that and it came with a face toner. So like
Hmm.
after you wash your face, you get out, you tone, and then a moisturizer. Which I've been using. I used the moisturizer this morning and it's really nice. It soaks in quickly. It doesn't feel like
Yeah.
cakey or like oily after.
Yeah. This is
It's
how they
nice.
get you. Now you're gonna go back and be like, hi, now I need the full sides of this, I guess.
I know. Maybe, yeah. But like, I don't know, especially in the winter, I need a good like well,
Mhm.
again, I was being very old school. After my Dove bar soap, I would body lotion. I just put a little bit of body lotion on my face, which is fine. I haven't had any breakouts. People say
Like
it's a
if
bit
it works
heavy,
for
but
you. Yeah.
it's been fine. But the moisturizer does feel nice. It's easier to travel around with too. It's my makeup bag.
Right.
And then just the free thing I got for like spending however much was a little travel size shampoo and conditioner. And so far, it's actually been nice. But because I go to the gym in the
Yeah.
morning, I bring all my shower stuff. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. Try a new shampoo and conditioner. And it's in the cute little bottles. So yeah, that was my cute little haul. I also took advantage of the free Starbucks drink. You have to go right on your birthday. So we did that. I split it with my husband. So we got a venti brown sugar oat ice shaken espresso, but decaf because it was like 8 p.m. with salted caramel cold foam on it. And it was so good. Hand it to my husband to take a drink. Look back, he's drank half of it. He like chugs cold drinks. And I'm like, you cannot be trusted. I can like sip on one of those for like an hour.
He's
My
like
goodness.
he's like when you tell the dog just a taste, and the dog's like, let me see how much of that I can get in my.
Straight up. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, it's so crazy.
That drink is so involved compared to like hot chocolate, please, which is all
I
I ever
know.
order.
Well, you're not a big coffee person.
I'm not a coffee person at all.
You're not. Yeah.
And I'm
Have you ever
very,
even had a mocha? It's
I've
hot
had
chocolate and coffee.
I've had a French vanilla something.
Okay. Which I don't. There's no coffee in French vanilla. I don't think. I think it's like a hot chocolate, just a
No,
different kind of.
there was a, I don't know, it was, honestly, it was like 20 years ago at a Tim Hortons. I guess it was not 20 years ago. It was a little bit less than that because I would have been 19 because it was like the first time I was like really drinking with friends and I did not do that until I was actually of age. So they were like, you need some coffee. That'll make you feel better. And so they gave me this like French vanilla coffee thing from Tim Hortons in the middle of the night.
Okay. You didn't actually drink until you were of age.
Yeah.
Why? So responsible.
Why not? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Never
That's
really,
all I did in high
I've
school.
never really been a party girl, like ever.
Yeah.
Except for like during the pandemic. That was like the most I partied ever. And it wasn't
Which
even
is
like that much. It was just like not allowed. But things in the valley were very different from things in the city. It was like a whole not like the whole separate world out there.
that's so funny. What is counted as the valley?
The valley, oh, the valley is huge. The valley goes from like Perth
Is my new place counted as the valley? Because it's technically not the city of
and Smith
Ottawa.
Falls. No, your Leeds. No,
Yeah.
you're like Leeds Glenark something still. Or I don't know what you are now, but it'll be like Leeds Lanark where you're going. The Ottawa Valley, I want to say it goes from like Perth Almont to Deep River. It's huge. It's a huge geographical region. Or some people will say like
So it's
Renfrew to
south
Deep
then.
River.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's a huge,
Okay.
so like when you live, it's like one of the hugest geographical areas, especially in social services, which because I studied and work in social services, still do. Like to say that you cover like that region, people are like, oh, okay, but like you literally will spend your entire day driving if you have like two clients,
Fair.
one on each side.
Yeah.
If you're doing like in-home services,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Interesting.
huge.
One time I tagged Ottawa Valley in a TikTok post and someone commented, it was like, that's the Costco in Barhaven behind me. And I'm like, that's creepy. I didn't want people to know exactly where I was, but thank you so much for doing that.
We take the Ottawa Valley in every single short video.
Do we?
Yeah, no one's ever, well, yeah, no one's ever said you don't
Well,
actually
I
live in
mean,
the Ottawa Valley
I
anymore.
don't think you can tell by our back walls where we actually are.
A lot of people think that this banana plant is real, and I would like to clear up the rumor that it is indeed fake from IKEA.
So funny. I
Even
also
though,
have a fake plant.
yeah, like hot tip, IKEA has a really good fake plants. And I
They do.
thank you for thinking that I could take care of something this large that needs love and attention, but I never could do that. It would not work out. So it may turn, it will never grow.
That's probably why people think it's real because you slightly turn it like you would with a real
Every
plant.
time I knock it with my elbow or my chair, it moves a little.
That
That's
is so
about
funny.
it.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Do we have a
Um,
topic today?
yeah. Do you know that today there's a new moon?
Is it today? I thought it was tomorrow.
Well, it's tonight at 1:47 a.m. So
Okay.
yes, technically tomorrow. However, I'm going to be sleeping at 1:47 a.m.
Hmm.
So I was thinking we could write down a few intentions and go through that process because then
Mhm.
the listeners can do it for the next new moon,
In
which is
January.
December
This episode
at
probably.
8:43.
Oh yeah, this will be like right on time for that. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. So the one today slash tomorrow is November new moon in Scorpio, which works perfect because I am a Scorpio.
Hmm.
And then I don't know if that actually matters. And then
I'm sure it
November new
does.
moon, and then December is the new moon in Sagittarius, which
Okay.
is yeah,
Everyone remembers our dear friend Virginia, who did a reading for our podcast when we first started.
of course. And if you don't, go back and listen.
Let me read you what she says about new moon energy. I just happen to have it here.
I know. I was like, you're so prepared. You didn't even know we were going to talk
Nope.
about
I was like, I wonder if Virginia posted that thing she always does. Okay. New moon energy is best used for manifesting your desires and inviting more positivity into our lives. Oh, yeah, Virginia, Sovereign Alchemy, blah, 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 blah. Get a reading. Okay. To prepare, you can write your request in a positive manner several times. So instead of, I want to quit my job, you would say, I want to be presented with an opportunity to work in my dream job.
Ooh, love it.
What are we manifesting?
We are going to start with getting an unconditional offer on my house.
Yes, we are.
We're not even, I've given too many house updates at this point. All I'm going to say is we're back at square one. We're doing a full relist today, so it is perfect timing. We're doing a slight price decrease. We are going to get so many showings in the next 3 days, which is going to lead to an offer that meets our expectations, our wants, and we're going to accept it.
So you want to be presented, I guess that is positive. I was going to reword it, but that is positive. Say like,
We can. I like how you were going to say it. Go.
we want to be presented with like the offer that allows you to sell your current house once and for all and get like gift it to someone else because it is a nice house. It's just not your forever house. You found your forever house.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Okay, so we'll say presented with an offer. Can I get really specific?
Yeah. Remember when we said $90,000 and now I have a plan to make that much money? Exactly. Which I don't know how comfortable I am sharing with the world, but I already did it. So, yeah,
Whatever. It's
whatever.
for the girlies.
Yeah. We literally went from making like 25 when I was married to this in 6
Yeah,
months.
fuck yeah. Yep.
Yep.
100%. I think that's absolutely incredible. Yeah. It's in the 5 to 7 year like umbrella. Like if you buckle down and focus, you can double, if not triple, your salary. 100%. Like, cause same thing when I started working in my career too. I remember all of a sudden looking back and I'm like, holy shit. Like,
No, it's crazy. Like, because I was like, maybe it was 35, but it was like fighting with like
yep.
a big retailer about like how many pennies over minimum wage I should make as a manager. And
Yeah.
then like
Which, like,
being
what a
in the, I know, like you want me in charge of this whole store and you want to pay me $12.05 an hour where everyone else
which,
is,
hey, like,
which,
I get the whole
yes,
slim overhead and whatever, but
yes.
it's also like, dude, like I have goals and need to
Yeah.
feed
So
myself.
it turns out just wasn't the right place for
Fit.
me overall, which I could we could talk about that story today. Oh no, we're doing this. Maybe on a future episode, everyone, because
Here,
there's
let me write it down. What is it?
so much. It will be the story of how and why I stopped working at Michael's craft store. But because like it was not my choice to move out there, it was my ex-husband's work, and then like finding work in that community is really tough as is.
Yeah.
So it's like you're already like lucky to have a job out there.
Yeah.
And it was like a whole thing. And then and then I left.
See ya.
You know.
Time for a rebrand. I'm leveling up.
Um,
I need just 1 second. I have to go blow my nose.
how does it go? Once upon a time, a lot of people told me that I should start a podcast. And I'm like, oh my God, you should do it. And then I was like, well, I don't even know how. And then Kristen was like, that's okay. I know how. And I said, what are we going to call it? And she said, a rebrand pending. And duh, that's our theme song. That's a lot of editing. So cut it. And then it goes, true story.
That was a good reenactment.
Oh, you
I have my headphones in.
I've been thinking about that this whole time. You can start with
That's
it's
awesome.
still editing, which we're trying to cut down on, but you could start the podcast with that.
Literally. All right. What's your number one on your list?
Honestly, I have a really hard time with this because I have like changed and like achieved so much this year.
What about something more on the short term? Because you were saying earlier how you feel so like drained and so tired. What if you found ease in training, in the preparation of your performance?
Yeah, so I would like, however it happens, that's a good idea. I would love to focus on my new position and do the best job I can at my new position at work because that's really what's going to propel the business forward. But right now, I'm still in that in between of training and helping the person who's doing my previous position.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. Because, yeah, I like it.
I don't even feel like I should put anything about boys on this list because I actually don't even care anymore.
I mean, fair.
Like,
You're decentralizing men from your life. You have been for a while.
I've been trying to manifest a man for forever. So I feel like it can just
Maybe
happen
you
when it
could say
happens.
that,
It's not my business
yeah,
when
I
it
was just going to
happens
say,
now.
he'll come along when you're least expecting it.
Yeah, and he'll be like, "Want to go on a date?" And I'll be like, "Who, me? What?"
Well, I almost hope that it's like you almost don't even know you're dating when you're dating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll be like,
Like
wait a
kind of
second,
like how,
is this a date?"
yeah, like kind of like how Spencer and I started. It was like I still remember him being like, I guess we're like dating, right? And I was like, I guess so. We hang out every day. Hey,
Um,
so I did do a little chat GBTing.
okay,
You know what's funny? I feel like I always say chat GBT. It's chat GPT.
correct.
Chat G.
Yeah,
Everyone says chat GPT.
yeah. Everyone is can't read. I don't know, or like doesn't care to read that middle letter.
Yeah, it sounds better. I think they renamed it wrong. They named it wrong.
Okay.
The B would have even looked cute. You just need one more little. Anyways, it says to write your list. You write the list, you light a candle, you manifest your little heart out. And then 2 days later, you're back in your old. This is the relatable habit. Never mind. Sorry. It was making it into a script.
Oh,
You went too far. I just go
oh.
off the top.
Um,
Okay. There's a 3-part intention formula that works, especially during Scorpio new moon. Oh, just kidding. It didn't give it to me. Sorry. What?
what about for reality vision? Like we want a lot more clients, like
Well,
135.
specifically, I want 2 more by the end of January.
We can do that. That's doable.
Yeah. How do we want to phrase it? Because I like specifically, like I want 2 more clients on the reoccurring, on a reoccurring subscription
Service, yeah.
that are within the client avatar. Like I don't want it to be just anybody. Like because that's the biggest thing, right? It's like when I have people come to me, like I'm not saying yes to everybody. Like they need to fit who I know for sure that we can help.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we'll say 2 clients aligned with the client avatar contracted for at least the next 6 months by the end of January.
Are you reading? Is that happening? I would love for mice to stop coming in my house.
I mean, so valid. I've been hearing a weird sound in my like ceiling, and
Don't
I
say
think,
stuff like that. I'm trying to sell your house.
well, what I was going to say is I actually think it's because it's windy outside.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because the way our new roof is like it has a air, like it circulates air in the
Yeah,
attic.
yeah,
So the windier outside it is. So I just think that it's something because we patched a few holes and we like vapor buried it. So I'm sure there's like I just vision it's like flapping in the wind.
yeah,
Not that there's actually I've just been hearing things.
yeah. I can literally hear like the mouse. It's not in here anymore. Took care of it overnight. I could literally hear it on Sunday night, like scratchily crawling up the back of the fridge to get on the counters. And I was like, this
Yeah.
again. Okay.
I've never I've never heard any mice here. Like we've caught a few, but just out of like routine, leave some traps in the basement. We've never, well, not that I've tried. I was gonna say we've never caught one on the main floor. Never tried. I just put the traps in the basement.
Well,
But
mice like peanut butter. I don't know if you knew that, but
yeah, we do. We have, we used to. I don't even think I have any traps set up right now. We used to have a separate little thing of peanut butter dedicated to refilling mouse traps. Yeah.
so I guess maybe I want to manifest like easy ease, like my house being, and my house and property, like being easy,
Yeah,
like,
that's a good one.
is there maybe something leaking in the basement? Yes, but I'm sure it's an easy fix. I really am.
Why do you find water?
Only when it rains for 2 days in a row,
Where is it?
like around a pipe, a big copper pipe, like a vent stack pipe.
Oh, okay. That comes like horizontally through your foundation.
No, it comes straight down from it goes from the roof to the basement. But like where in between there is there water? I don't know. But I'm gonna say that
It's
easy.
at your roof,
I hope so,
probably. But
because
what's
otherwise it's like a whole bathroom renovation that I'm not dealing
and you
with.
find the water in your basement.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I think you need Doug. You should try and seal it at the roof before winter.
Doug thinks that it's something inside, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. There's no water anywhere else.
Inside the pipe.
No, he's like, it's from your tub. Which like maybe, but I don't know. It's easy, way easier to check the roof. I asked my neighbors on it. He's looking for like a roofie guy. A roofie guy. A roofing guy.
Because underneath your bathtub is what? Oh, that's where you have your crawl space.
No, it's a
Yeah.
laundry room.
Well, can you not see the underside of the tub? Not at all? You have a ceiling in there?
There's a floor underneath the tub.
But you don't have like the hole where your trap comes down? Interesting.
I don't know. It's either
I'm
in the wall or
curious.
the next room. I know. Listen, there's a closet here where you can like there's like a panel you could pull off to like see kind of the plumbing from this side of the tub, but there's no water in there. I looked. Like I'm all over it. I just like I need this stuff to be easy, you know?
There.
The junk in the backyard gotta be easy. You know what I've decided? I have the best idea ever. Rebrand pending crew in June. I'm gonna bring your sledgehammers over and we're gonna just sledgehammer the shed in my backyard, like as therapy. Like I'm sure I could charge admission. That's how fun it's gonna be to just destroy something.
So fun.
Yeah.
Count me in.
I'm really looking forward to it. I have to like remove the tin siding and remove the windows first. Yeah, baseball bat, sledgehammer, golf club, you name it. Bring it.
Yeah. So
You
much
want to
room for activities now in
you
your
want to kick a wall through? No problem. I got you.
Is there electrical in that?
So there was at one point,
Mhm.
there's no wires going to it currently.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to worry about that, doing a disconnect.
I don't think so, but I will make sure. So,
Do you have a pencil toucher for like checking electrical?
no, but I thought of that. I was like, because I know that you have one and
Yeah.
probably my brother has one.
Spencer's taught me electrical safety.
Yeah. If you don't know, don't touch it with your hand.
No, literally, yeah. But he's like, even if you shut it off at the breaker and you think it's shut off, like always double check it because
Yeah,
it's so easy
because your breaker
to,
could be
oops.
labeled aquarium and there's no aquarium in your house. So who knows what that is?
Yeah. No, literally. We did a big relabeling exercise in our house because everything was like completely off. It was
Are
crazy.
you going to say everything was labeled aquarium?
Yeah. We had so many aquariums. That is a very unique feature of your house.
There is no aquarium though.
But it's where your thing, like you know where it was, right? Where the you have a water pipe in your
We
living room.
think. We think so. We don't know so. Okay, when I went to Bob's Celebration of Life, I met the people who own this place, two people before.
No.
Yeah, they sat at the same table as myself and my other neighbors. That was the other thing. I didn't like have anyone to go to the celebration of life with, so I just watched at the window when my neighbors were leaving, and then I like left literally 10 seconds after. And then the parking lot, I was like,
So smart.
"Oh, hi." And then they
Oh,
were like, "Would you like to sit with us, dear?" And I was like, "That's literally my whole plan."
yep.
Yes, I
I didn't
would.
stalk you all the way to our houses.
It's fine. They're wonderful. Yeah, I met the people who own this place, two owners before, and they were like, "Isn't the kitchen great? We put in that whole the thing I ripped out. They're like, we put in that whole huge, beautiful storage above the stove top." And I was like, "Yeah."
You're like, oh, the one I ripped down before I even moved in.
First thing I did, I was like, "This has got to go." Yeah, they're funny. They were like, have you figured out like, all of the quirks of the home? And I was like, I think so. I was like, orchid garden? And they were like, yeah, it's just kind of there. We had orchids there. And I was like, okay.
That's where I was thinking the aquarium was at the orchid
Maybe,
garden.
maybe. I don't know. And then she was like, a lot of like the bushes, like I drive by and I'm like, oh, that's really overgrown. And I said, yeah, like I'm working on it. Like I'm just a girl. I'm doing my best.
You haven't even been in there a year.
I know. And she was like, oh, it's just you? And I said, yeah, it's just me. And she goes, oh, yeah, you are doing your best. I said, okay, thanks, I guess.
It's like when people are trying to be nice but also fucking rude. Big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Me and my chainsaw are just fine. Right now, I need to get gloves so that I can touch thorny things because I'm not dealing with them without, like, I guess leather gloves is what I need.
Yeah, I haven't even solved that. Not all my yard gloves. I can't deal with thorns. I just cut it down and drag it away with a rake, but it depends what you're dealing with.
Yeah. These are blackberry bushes, rose bushes, which I love the blackberry bushes. They're just too big. I need to cut them down and start over.
You can't just trim them.
No, I'm over it. I'm trimming them to the ground.
Yeah, okay. They'll like you're not like digging them up. Like they'll regrow.
No, yeah, they'll like
Yeah.
do what they do best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so how are you phrasing it for your house?
Easy home maintenance and repairs.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Do you want to add to like I would add and be a bit more specific with what easy is, because even your leak, it's easy to call a plumber, but paying for
like
it is annoying.
low cost can handle it on my own,
There you go. Yeah.
which like I'm not going up on the roof and like with tar and mesh. That's not happening. But
No. But
that's
like you call Doug.
yeah. Well, yeah, it's not me. That's for sure.
And then let's do one for the pod when you're done.
Okay, I am done.
Okay. Um okay. I think like ease is a reoccurring word. I think we need to bring the word ease into 2026. I'm just going to make a note of that. Is when we set our 2026 intentions. I think ease, simplicity, and like feel good. So for the pod, just thinking out loud, like I think we want to find the balance between education and entertainment.
Yes.
We want to be fun to listen to, but like the
Yes.
odd time you're gonna leave the podcast being like, oh, that's
Mm.
awesome. I'm gonna do that now.
Value. Yeah. I thought you were gonna hit us with like a viewership number or something.
You know what? I'm low key like disconnected from the results because it's kind of out of our control. Like I
It's
think as
true.
long as the podcast is feeling good to us and we're enjoying it, the rest will take care of itself.
That's true. Like even the trolley comments don't bother me. I'm like, these are
Oh, I
hilarious.
actually like them.
They're so funny.
I like it when people are arguing in our comments, but it's like we're not involved. Like they're mad at one
We don't
another.
even
Like we're
care.
not getting like
No.
hate. I mean, there's been the odd comment where I'm like, dude, no. But like for the most part, they're arguing with one another, which is like maybe that becomes on the list. I want to start some more like
Let's talk about
online
stupider
debates.
stuff. Yeah. Please call me entitled on YouTube again. Hilarious.
So funny.
Tell me to stop complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just telling a story.
It's so funny.
Oh my God, yeah. Missed the point, sir. Yes.
So Virginia said like you write them over and over again. The exact same thing.
Yeah, write your request in a positive manner several times.
Well, okay. And then I would add to that visualization.
Yeah.
So after writing out your intentions for the new moon, close your eyes, visualize the intention. So, like, plant the seed and visualize it. And then by the next new moon, it should have come to fruition.
I thought we were doing this for the whole next year.
Oh, really? I was thinking more like very short term. Actually, maybe you're right. Okay, because this actually says so it says
Whatever. You
Imagine
know what? You can't really put a timeline on these things, you know?
sometimes well, some of them I need to. But
Andrew, like there is legal paperwork for houses involved here.
we have deadlines to hit, you know? So visualize setting your intention as a seed in the soil, and then at the next new moon, visualize the roots going deep and the shoots reaching out. Ooh, this is cute. You can also go a step further and do a mind mapping, which I don't really know what that is, or a mood board with your intention, which I love, like a moon board.
I love
I
moon boards
love
too.
I love a mood board, or
A
what else do you call it? Like I have,
Pinterest board, oh my God.
I don't know if you'll be able to, yeah, you can see it. That was for my like 2026, 2025. Oh my god.
You know, I get the
2025.
years mixed up all the time also. Like,
I'm gonna carry most of the same things into 2026 anyways.
yeah,
So
sounds good.
if you set your intentions for the new moon, let us know. Drop us a comment. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
we also want to know what comes true and maybe what we're still waiting for. Because that does happen. You remember one year I tried to manifest and then I got nothing.
And then it all
But
came
then it
back
all
into,
happened this year.
yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Sometimes the universe is working in the background for you. You don't see
Yeah.
it yet.
They're like, just hold on a second. And then it's
Just
like,
wait. You're not
I
ready.
am.
Yeah. No, literally. Alrighty. Well, I think that is the pod.
Okay. Do you want me to sing the theme song again?
Yeah.
For the
Go ahead.
outro? Ready?
Sing it. Sing it.
Bye.
Bye.